Hey all, this is Alan with Bothell STEM Coach, and today we are doing another AP Calculus related rate question. Okay. Um, as usual, I suggest you pause the video, attempt the problem, and then come back after you've tried the problem. So I have a cone with height 12 meters and radius 5 meters, and just so we're all clear, this is what a cone looks like. Is being filled. Now, if you had assumed it was upside down, that's fine. But in general, I would do it like this. It's 12 meters tall, and it has a radius of 5 meters. Is being filled with water at a rate of, should have been 2 cubic meters per minute. Okay. How quickly is the height of the water? So there's some water in here. And how quickly is the height of the water changing when the water level is 3 meters? Okay, so let's look at some variables. I definitely need to know the height of the water, so let's give that a letter. Let's give that a H. Okay, and my question is what is dH dt equal to? That's what I don't know. That's what I want to solve for. I am given that H is equal to 3 meters. It just means at that moment when it's 3 meters, because this dH dt varies depending on what the height is. So I want to know when H is at 3 meters, what it is when H is 3 meters. What about this here? This is volume. It's filled with water. That's a volume thing. I know that dV dt is 2 cubic meters per minute. Okay, so I want an equation that relates the volume and the height and all of this together. Okay, volume, height. So what is the volume of this water? Okay, what's an equation that relates here? Well, in general, the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay, now it's good, it's h, but what about this r squared? How does this r relate to h, the r here? Well, if you think about it a little bit, these are similar cones, right? Like the ratio from r to h here should be the same from here to here. So I know that r over h ought to equal 5 over 12 because they're similar cones. Like they scale up. If the height were 6, this radius should be 2.5, should be half of this radius. So I know r is equal to 5/12 h. If I rearrange this, just multiply by h, and I can plug that into here. So I get volume is the 1/3 pi. Now you might ask, okay, another question you might ask is why am I replacing r squared? Well, I'm not given any information about r, like r or dr dt. I mean, you could do it that way and solve for it, but I'm not really given any of that information. So I kind of don't really want an equation that has r in it, because then I'll have to go find that information. So this is 5/12 r squared. Oh, sorry, h squared times h. What's 5/12 squared? That is 25. 144 times 3 is 4. Oh man, I should just use a calculator. 144 times 3. 12 carry the 1. 12 carry the 1. 422. Is that right? No. 13. 432. That makes more sense. 432 h cubed. Okay. So now I have an equation that relates v and h, because these are all the variables that I have. So I want to find dv dt is equal to 25 over 432 times 3h squared. But because this is not t, I got to multiply by the derivative of h by chain rule. Okay. This 3 will cancel with this. It'll be 1, 4, 4, I think. Yeah. I know h is 3 and I know dv dt, so I can solve for dh dt. Like this equation, I can get dh dt is 144 over 25 dv dt 1 over h squared, because I got to divide by h squared. So this is 144 over 25. dv dt is 2. And h squared is, h is 3, so this is 9. So anything cancel? I don't think so. This is a factor of 3. Oh, actually, this 9 doesn't go into it, but 3 should. 3 goes into this. Oh, 9 does go into it. What am I doing? So 9 is 116. Okay. 16 times 2 is 32. That's 32 over 25. And that is, what are these units? I think it's feet, or sorry, meters per minute. Okay. And that's that one. Hope you found it helpful. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please leave a comment, like, or subscribe below to catch up more of the content. And see any links below. I offer free homework help on Twitch and Discord. See you guys in the next video.